How do you, turning a business from a farm into an empire? I don't know too many people who've done that.
So that would lead us to the perfect starting question. How do you turn a farm into an empire?
Desperation.
That's true. We always,
Desperation.
Yes. And that truly is how we started. As Alicia said, we worked together in advertising for many years, and Brent and I were, a typical Manhattan couple, gay couple, and we had our careers, we were focused, and we've been together for 25 years now. And about 8 years into our relationship, we were just on a weekend trip, going apple picking in upstate New York, and like most obnoxious Manhattanites, we were bothering the local people and, trying to look cool in our plaids. And we stumbled across this farm that was beautiful. It was for sale. We thought we'd buy it for a weekend place, like so many, New Yorkers do. We bought it. And that was 2006. Now, 2008, everyone remembers that giant recession. And nobody was hit harder than advertising in New York, or media in general. And that's when Brent and I, we both lost our jobs in New York. Brent was working for Mark Stewart on the media. We both lost our jobs within 30 days of each other. We had just bought this farm, cashed in everything we owned. And, we always say there's two key ingredients in everything Beekman makes: goat milk and kindness. But in the very first ingredient was kindness, because before we ever knew we were going to do a company or have anything, we got a letter in our mailbox from a neighbor, Farmer John. He was losing his farm. He had 80 goats and nowhere to bring them. He said, "You have an empty barn, you have a little cottage. Can I please come live on your farm? Bring my goats, otherwise I have to send them to auction." We said, "Sure, come on." This was before we knew we were going to lose our jobs. We took in this farmer, and then when the time was bleakest for us, when we had no jobs, no income, we literally Googled, what can we do with goat milk? And that was all we had in the whole world. And so the first thing that came up was goat milk soap.